Hiya, folks. I'm Bob Stokes, but you can call me Bobby. A lot of you don't know about me, and I'm not really surprised to hear that. You see, I come from a place that no one's ever heard of. You see, I come from Olport, Vermont, and it's the dullest town in the United States. Even the church is closed on Sundays. I mean, it's so quiet you can hear footsteps the next town over. You know, when you live in a town like that, everybody knows everything that's going on. Last night I was with my girlfriend, and the sex was so good, even the neighbors had a cigarette. That's because it's a small town. You know, it's the kind of place where you know everyone in your graduation class. Jim? But there are other advantages of living in a small town. Actually, we have the lowest crime rate in the nation. That's because there's no one in town to rob. I mean, you know, like, we have so little money even criminals won't come to our town. No, wait a minute. I remember there was a time there was a guy, he was a professional mugger. He was living mugging people. Well, you know, he came to our main street on Sunday afternoon, he couldn't find anyone. Oh, he tried everything. He put up flyers in the hardware store. He even put an ad out on Craigslist that said wanted. Townspeople that are willing to be mugged. No experience necessary. That didn't work either. Well, I mean, realizing if he didn't mug anyone anytime soon, his criminal career would come to an end. As the days wore on, he got more and more depressed and contemplated thoughts of suicide. There he is, standing on the Main Street sidewalk. He lights a cigarette, takes a puff, tosses it, waits, then throws himself in the middle of the street. He's still there. That's like the saying you don't have any traffic. Actually, I used to see my girlfriend behind the wheel. Oh boy. You know, a friend of mine said, "Hey Bob, you really need to talk to your girlfriend about her driving." Well, I said, if you don't like her driving, get off the sidewalk. But I really kind of feel very lucky I have a girlfriend. We have a house. It has two separate residences. She lives on the left side, and I live on the right. I want my place to have that lived-in look, so I bought all my furniture from Goodwill. As for her place, well, let me put it to you this way. I mean, don't try to call her because she can never find her phone. I mean, look, you should see the living room. On second thought, I don't think you want to. You know, she asked me to look for a phone one day. I said, well, where's the last place you left it? She said, I don't know. Maybe I left it in the living room. The living room? Oh, brother, there's papers and letters and tchotchke and all sorts of junk piled sky high all over the floor. After 5 hours, I gave up. I couldn't find her phone. But I did find her brother. So, I didn't call my girlfriend, you know. Actually, I just knock on the walls if I want to come over and see her. It's better that way. I'm not supposed to say this, but my girlfriend is kind of chubby. I try not to notice, but every time I'm in my place and she comes into her, all the books and dishes slide off my shelves. I mean, she's so big and fat, every time she takes the bath, the water on my toilet rises. But she tries to do nice things for me. I remember on my last birthday, she went to the dollar store and bought me a boomerang. I wasn't really crazy about it, you know. But I didn't have the heart to tell her. So I tried to get rid of it, but I couldn't. Every time I threw it away, it always comes back. But actually, her birthday came up this week. I remember 2 years ago, she'll never let me forget about that. I guess she had a right to be angry. You see, I kind of forgot to get her something. I tried to tell her the department store was closed, which was true because it went out of business 7 years ago. Well, you know, last year I said, you know, I didn't want to get her something cheap, like buy her something from the dollar store. So I got her something from the $2 store. She took one look at it, she threw it right back in my face and said, Bobby, I don't know why I stick around with you. You're such a cheapskate. Well, I thought this year I gotta be faster on my feet. So I said, hey, baby, you didn't think I was going to get you a plastic corsage like last year? Oh, no. We're going to do everything you want to do tonight. Let's go out of town. Anything you want to do. You just name it. So she said, well, if you really mean it, I want to go dancing. Dancing? There's no dancing around here. Nobody knows anything about dance. I asked the guy where you go for salsa. He said grocery stores down the street. Besides, you can't dance. The only time I ever saw you dance is when you turned over a beehive. I got it, honey. Let's do this. Why don't we just walk down Main Street tonight? She said, are you kidding? Main Street? Main Street is a half a block long and dead ends in both directions. This town's so small the McDonald's only has one arch. Second Street is the next town over. I'm telling you, this town's so quiet you can hear the ticking of the clock in my neighbor's house clear across the street. You think you're so special? You're not the only guy in town. Why, I knew a lot of guys who fought for my hand. I said that might be true, but they gave up when they saw the rest of you. I've never been so insulted in my life. You don't think I'm sexy? Well, the other day someone compared me to Monroe. I said, you're right about that. Not every girl looks like the 5th president of the United States! Well, eventually I gave in, She wanted to go dancing. She knew a place, so we went. It's one of those places, sawdust on the floor, the band plays for an hour, then there's an intermission, band plays again, then the band packs up. We danced the first hour, and she was really happy. I still don't think she's much of a dancer, but she more than made up for it during intermission. So we didn't go to the second half of the dance. She wanted to go home. Did you have a nice birthday, hon? She said, best birthday in a long time. Hon, I have a feeling I know where you left your phone. When we get home, let's check in the bedroom. So long, folks. And if you call, just leave a message.